Hello, one and all. How you all doing? Yeah, this light's bright, so I have to put my Elvis glasses on. Thank you very much. Woo! Just a note here that the microphone is very. I bought a very expensive microphone. I saved up, and it's oh, what is it? A Blue Yeti is what it's called. It's just terrible. You have to have it right up against your mouth. Otherwise, it's not going to be loud enough. So I don't know if this is loud enough, but I'm talking loud enough. And I got the neighbor over there going, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, what?" And so wow, I don't know. So hopefully this is working. I got it. I used to have it in the back, but I gotta get a new mic. I'm looking into different mics now, and hopefully this will be loud enough. Let me know if it's too soft and you can't hear it, or if it's too loud and it wakes the dog up or something. I don't know. So I'm about this far away from it. You're supposed to be right up to your lips. So, anyways, I was on YouTube cruising around, baby. I mean, cruising, and came across this woman. I forget her name. She does opinions. I don't really follow her. She does these opinions on Fox Media, and she was talking about a really good, really good subject, and that's loneliness. My loneliness is killing me. Every every day there are people that are really going through a lot of struggle because everybody I know is broken mentally, spiritually, and physically. They're questioning God like they've never questioned God before. Like, like what's going on? The suffering is unbelievable. People are having mental breakdowns all the time. They're having mental breakdowns. So this show was about loneliness. My loneliness is killing me. It was a pretty good show. Check out the link. I'll have it in the description box where nobody goes or bothers to check. A That's a pretty serious problem. I mean, people are lonely. So today, people are broken physically, mentally, and spiritually. They're asking, "Where's God? What's He been doing all this time?" And these are valid questions, but don't bring up this kind of question in front of Christians because they'll tell you you're lacking faith and you're going to burn in hell. And so, yeah, a little jab there. Um, People are so despondent now. People are so different. When I was young, I growing up in the '60s and the '70s was a fantastic time to be alive, because all now I can only speak for myself. Somebody's going to say, "Well, you're full of BS." Okay, look the part. Look the part. Come on. There we go. Cheap junk. So, everybody was united. I found that growing up, I was united. All the youth was united. We do things together. We were a collective. We loved each other. I could go up to a totally bleh. I could seek out a total stranger for help for anything, and I'd be received. I wouldn't be being called, just in case I put this on YouTube, I wouldn't be called that. I wouldn't be called names. And nowadays they have all these names like conspiracy theorists and all this junk, right? And everybody's like separated. It's not like when I was young. I mean, I'm sure there's people going, "What's he talking about?" I was there. There's no such thing. Now, I felt there was a spiritual movement at the time. We were a collective. Now we fight each other. How dare you say that? And everybody's so fighting each other, and everybody's so politically minded now. Forget politics. Forget politics. It's so depressing. Now people are depressed more than they've ever been, ever. And then they say, oh, depression, you should see a psychiatrist because he knows. He knows. No, your mirror knows you better than any drug-pushing psychiatrist out there, okay? You need to sit down and ask yourself questions and explore the answers and listen to the small, still voice from within. Oh, no, you better see a psychiatrist. Why? Oh, depression's abnormal. It's not good. It's not healthy to be depressed. Oh, really? Oh, no, it's totally abnormal. Oh, it is? I mean, okay, so, and then they'll tell you, you go see a psychiatrist, oh, you got a chemical imbalance. Well, I'm really angry right now, doctor. So I guess I'm having another chemical imbalance, What you are is a normal, well-adjusted, sane person reacting normally through depression to a crazy, insane, malevolent society that's just falling to pieces. It's just coming crashing down. So it's totally normal to be depressed. But then you gotta be happy. Gotta be happy in Jesus. If you're happy and you know it, clap my hand. Yeah, if you're happy and you know it, slug my face. That'll make me feel better. Ooh, yeah. So, he's so violent. Did you hear what he said? See the criticism already, People are so critical. Walk in another person's shoes before you judge him. And I don't know, back in the 60s and 70s, we were one. We took care of each other. We were there for each other. And then we had these festivals. We used to call them be-ins, where you just be in, and you'd have all the local bands and everything. Now, $50. Come on, you got a girlfriend there? Yeah, it's $100, okay? And, it was unbelievable. We never thought of money. We weren't into money, honey. It was unbelievable how different it is now. Now you've got people that don't talk to each other. I was in a restaurant one time. I should be looking at you. I was in a restaurant one time, and there's a young man, young woman, nice looking couple, and they're having lunch, and I thought, oh, good for them. But they're sitting there with their cell phones. Unbelievable. And they're taking a film of the restaurant, Unbelievable. Now you see kids today that are like this. They need to have the phones welded to their face. Kids are growing up like this. And the more of screen time they get, the less they want to do. They don't want to go for nature walks. That's stupid. Unbelievable. Kids don't even talk to each other. They don't even play together. They're on the phone, Oh, look at this goofy cartoon. What's it called? Sponge Pants Bob? Wow, that's educational. Wow. So what's happening to this generation? We're all lonely. And just in case I put this up on YouTube, I want to get this to my Patreon page, but I think it's a bigger subject that needs to be out there more, so I may put it up on YouTube. But when the big virus came, everybody was scared, and they had to isolate themselves. what was that saying? The government had a bumper sticker saying, "Stay home and save lives." Well, everybody has lost it. Now today, everybody's kind of antisocial. They don't want to be with friends. They don't want card games. They don't want to play pool. They don't want to do anything except sit in front of the TV, and listen to Anderson Cooper. Because Anderson Cooper knows. He knows. He doesn't know. You understand? So, I don't know. People are so antisocial today. People don't want to, and I'm antisocial too. I'd rather just be home with a book than go to a party or something like that. And but now you're everybody's depressed, and then everybody's treated like they got some kind of really bad, wicked, satanic, evil depression. Well, that's a normal reaction from a normal person to an insane society that is crumbling second by second. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I mean, now Disney is getting all the kids to sing songs to Satan. I mean, it's just nuts. So they're destroying our culture, and that's the base of our personality, is family traditions and culture and everything. That's all gone now because they've taken over the media, they've taken over everything, and they got all the kids in front of screens, and adults too. Hey Gladys, I haven't seen you forever. Just a minute. Hold it, don't go away. You know what I mean? It's frightening. It's absolutely frightening. And so I don't know. I myself, I'm on YouTube a lot, and I've been working at cutting back. It's hard. I must admit, it's hard. I just as my hand moves closer to the phone, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm listening. So it's a whole different generation. We're all broken. We're all broken. We're all lonely. We're all sad now. I know everybody's very emotional, everybody's very sensitive now, and everybody's very highly political. What? You like the Democrats? Go ahead, love the Democrats. I don't care. This is my world, and I'm trying to stay within my bubble, my 20-foot bubble, all around me, because I don't want to hear the crap in the world. I barely listen to the news anymore. And then Alex Jones, I had to give up because it was so depressing. Oh no, they're going to round up all the kids and execute them and offer them to a statue of Baal in New York City. They could do that if they wanted to, because all the parents would go, "Oh well, it's just fun. Hey, you're a conspiracy theorist." I'm just like, it's dead. The world is dead. You have to cut yourself off from the world. That's the only way to do it, and you have to do it by putting the phone down. Because I watch a lot of YouTubes. I'm an addict. I guess. But I've been trying to slow down with the YouTubing, and I feel better. I feel better during the day. I'm more connected with the world. I'm not disconnected. The kids today are just unbelievable. They don't want to go berry picking. They don't want to pick berries. I'll watch it. I'll watch a documentary. 1, 2. Yeah. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to go for walks. I mean, they don't want to have sing-alongs. Everybody my age had sing-alongs at home. Every home had a piano, and everybody had sing-alongs, and families would come together. Now it's no. Just a minute, Dad. They got to tell everybody what they're doing. They got to text everybody. Oh, I'm shopping with my mother for groceries. Wow, these lucky friends that get to know this. Wow. So oh, and to back up again, tell me about the mic. I've had complaints. Right now, I'm talking very, very loud. So let me know if you can hear it. One guy said he couldn't hear it barely at all. So, anyways, so back to the future. Being depressed, don't it's absolutely natural to be depressed. You know, your dog gets hit by a car, and you're depressed. Oh, you better see a psychiatrist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, it's totally natural. It's totally natural to be depressed, and that's how you work and reflect and things out. You know. No, but no, no, no. You have a serious no, no. You have a serious chemical imbalance. That's never ever been proven. That chemical. They made that up. Like when you hear about atoms, how the all these the nuclear atom is all protons, positively charged. They should be, but there's a strong force that takes care of that, so they don't scatter every which way. There's a strong force. They come up with these little, I don't know, these glib remarks, and then everybody takes it as real science, like chemical imbalance. Right now, I could have a chemical imbalance. Uh, is a really good character, cartoon character is Hulk. He just lets him have it, eh? It's just like, but there's a lot of anger in the world too, and it's just a natural reaction. Somebody goes, "Hey, hey," then you get a, a chemical imbalance, and you get really mad. Well, he's dangerous. Look at him. He's just glaring. He's giving me stink eye. Well, yeah. So everybody's angry. Everybody's mad, and everybody. I noticed that faith in God is being questioned like never before, and I even have to ask, in all this suffering, this misery, and this torture, what is God doing? You know. But I have a theory about that I explain it to myself, and we're shutting God out. We're not releasing Christ within to the world, and we're not changing the world. We're just shutting down. Oh my goodness! If they pulled this, if the government pulled, oh, can I say that on YouTube? Government, if they tried to pull any of this crap that we're going through today 20 years ago, 60s and 70s, there would have been riots. We shut the Vietnam War down. That's what we did. We stood up. That's never going to happen again. No, no, it's okay. Now, gee, now, now you can't even work. In Canada here, you can't work. You are not allowed to work unless you get the Jim Jones jab. Or you can't. You're not allowed to work. You're a slave, Neil. People have lost their jobs, and nobody wants to apply for jobs anymore because they're all mandated. So you have to get the Jim Jones shot. Shot through the heart, they're to blame. They're all friggin' bloody insane. I mean, you can't work. You can't make a living, and you can't pay your bills. Where do you live? Out in the bush. Hey, move over, pal. I mean, it's just it's unbelievable. Am I getting through to you, Mr. Beale? I mean, it's absolutely insane. So it's totally normal to be depressed, anxious, panic attacks. Oh, there's so many people with panic attacks now that they just freak out, and they get these. They have panic attacks for everything now. Somebody drives by, gets a little too close to your house, and you panicky. It's um. So it's perfectly normal to be despondent and miserable and weepy, because and then plus you're getting shut off from the world with the screens, eh? All the kids now, they don't want to play with each other. They just want the screen, the square pants Bob or whatever he's called, and all that. Listen to the cartoons. They're unbelievable. And a lot of these innocent kids' cartoons are very laced with subliminal sex throughout the whole thing. Oh my gosh! There was a kid I know listening to his phone, and it was a TV series, and the boy in it wanted all the girls to smell his sweat. What? Huh? So we're all isolated now. We don't go out. We don't want to have any social contact anymore because we were told you got to stand 6 feet away from each other. What a crock that is. Chemical imbalance. I'm having a chemical imbalance. Uh, I've never heard anything so stupid in all my life. And by the way, folks, do the research. You'll find there's no such thing as harmful viruses. In fact, viruses don't even exist in the sense that they try to make it. They make it look like they exist. Like get into your system and then kill all your cells. Whoa! There goes the mic again. Um, this mic's too close. I don't know if I want to do another video. Gee, this is really. And then I got the neighbor over there. What you doing over there? He's yelling and screaming. Uh, and I lost my thought now. Bad mic, bad microphone. So I guess, I know, I gotta look into it. They're so expensive, unbelievable. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this on YouTube or my Patreon page. This is the kind of stuff I want to get on my Patreon page, and then I want to shut the rest of the world out. My goal is to move away from YouTube. Thou shalt not! I shall speak and find a place where I'm free, and then I can just patch it into Patreon. That's my goal. I'm still looking for a free, uncensored, where you can upload private videos. That's how Patreon runs. So I want to get away from YouTube. I want to get into my Patreon page where it's kind of a closed off club, and then you don't have a world of idiots to contend with. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're going to burn. God's going to set you on fire. The world's crazy. I know. It's just nuts. Have little to do with the world, except for my channel, of course. No, get rid of my channel first. People get angry with me when they have to think too hard. Why the puppy dogs? Where's the kitty cats? And meow, meow, and all this. Here, dog, eat the cat. That's a good video. So yeah, I got warped humor. I mean, as long as I can laugh. So you've got to shut yourself off from the world and not care. You got to say to yourself, I don't care what they do out there. I don't care, you know. And I used to get mad at people that would disagree with me. Like meet them at the supermarket or whatever. I'd be so mad that they would disagree with me, and I'd just start being argumentative. Now they say something stupid, and I just go, "Oh, you're an idiot. I gotta go. Have a nice day." You know, I don't know. I'm very opinionated, but I'm not going to push it down people's throats because I've trained myself not to care. All I want is the world to blow up all at once, the whole entire world, so we can all hold hands and go together. We'll all go down together. Billy Joel's song about Vietnam. I mean, us kids back then in the 67, we shut the Vietnam War down. And what did they do to us? They shot us. Look up the song "For Dead in Ohio" by Neil Young, and I'll explain. That was the most horrible time, the horrible memory of my generation. To this day, I can't even listen to that song because it's so, well, I don't know what the word is. It's just so crazy. They shot the kids down. 4 died in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio. That's how it goes. But, oh, I'm running out of time here. I want to keep it short because I hate compressing these things down all day and then waiting all day for them to upload. And I want the whoop, woo, and it's gone. So people are just not into each other anymore, and they don't get together. They don't play cards. You know, and the kids, it's a very scary generation now with the kids. Bang! Oh wow! Oh, wow! You know, I see them. They almost get hit by cars because they can't take their eyes off the screen. You know, and they should have metal rods fastened to their bones, and then with a big, they can watch the screen everywhere they go, or get a helmet because that's what it's heading to now. Unbelievable. And parents don't spend time with the kids anymore because the kids are all, and they're watching movies and stuff, not together with popcorn as a family event. No, the kids are in the room. Knock, knock, knock. What the hell do you want? You know, unbelievable. And the kids have no respect for the parents anymore. No respect. It's all about me generation. You know, the generation of me, me, me. And what the internet tells me, what Facebook tells me. All these kids are just, you know, Facebook says this and Facebook says jump, and all the kids go, how high? How high? You know, there's a big problem with young girls committing suicide because they've been told they're ugly, they're no good, get off Facebook, and they commit suicide over this. I mean, it all starts with the parents, and parents do nothing nowadays. Parents, I don't know, they need to talk to their kids, and they need to put them on the right road of family traditions and culture and growing and thinking and raising the IQ and critical thinking. Instead of, I don't question anything. I want to, my life's goal is to be on a game show. Yeah, everybody will applaud me. I'll be a somebody. I'd rather be the one going, I could have been a contender. Okay, another movie. I channel a lot. So, Marlon Brando. So, like, I don't know, I'm just bubbling over and just blah, 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 blah. So I gotta go because this is gonna take forever to crunch the numbers down and take all day to go through the different platforms and upload. And then have a comment, somebody will say, you're stupid. Really? Well, okay. If I'm stupid, then I'm having a chemical imbalance right now. So, Teach your kids how to critically think for themselves. And you want answers? Go to your mirror. You know? Oh, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You're going to burn for that one. All these crazy people out there. And then you get people that are trying to pretend to be happy. And we know what, we know those people, eh? Hey, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Look at me! I'm a narcissist! You know? So, anyways, thank you. I've been a bit ranty. I'm ranting a bit. So, anyways, 30 minutes should be long enough. And, just shut the world off. Don't worry about anything. Just shut it off. Close it down. Think about where you're going in life and what you want in life and your associations with people. And you know, anyways, it's kind of a pointless video, but I don't know. Maybe it's desperate for subjects. Thank you.